Hi guys, how is it going? It's now February the 2nd, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to go over Bitcoin. If you guys enjoy these videos, please go to Steam it. Just take a minute, go to Steam it, create an account, and upvote it, because it's the only way that I actually get paid and get compensated for some of my time and for the content that I'm putting out. Now, I don't get paid a lot for it, guys. It's only like $5-6 or something per post, right? But it's just a way of just giving back to the community a little bit, and for you guys to also support me as well. So just to let you guys know, like, I really don't get paid a lot on there. I get like $2, $1, like $8 maybe, but it's just a way of you guys being able to say thank you for the work that I'm doing as well, to let me know that you appreciate it. And also make sure that you guys like and subscribe to the content on YouTube and on Twitter as well. So we've had a few amazing days, right guys? Come on, give me a bam, guys. I know you guys have been loving my calls, and I've been putting in so much hard work to try to support you guys. And also and just do these charts, guys. It's been a very methodological process, and the processes that I've been incorporating into this TA of mine for Ethereum and Bitcoin, it's really paying off, right? And I hope you guys are also taking a lot away from these videos as well. So where did I predict last time, if you guys remember? Okay, I don't want to pull out my Steam it here, because every time I do, I get all these copyright strikes on YouTube, and I don't like that, right? And sometimes videos like get delayed or something as well. So anyways, I projected a target, guys, of 79.15. Okay, 79.15. And what did we hit, guys, for Bitcoin? I'm just gonna double check here really quickly. We hit 79.60, guys. 79.60. Yes, that is right. I was off by my target by $45 for Bitcoin. Woo! And then there was Ethereum as well, if you guys remember. I projected between 720 and 770. And bitfinex hit 768. $2 off, guys. And the best part, I'll show you guys the best part on GDAX. Actually, I can't even get the chart up. Can I? GDAX. Oh, it's actually Coinbase is what I meant to. So I said between 770, okay, and 720. And take a look right here, guys. Put your mouse over here. This one hit 726. Woo! High accuracy? What do you guys think, huh? You liking that or what? I hope you guys are loving it, because, yeah, everybody's making money, guys. All we have to do, and please remember this, that my opinions are just my opinions, right? You guys have to make sure that you're taking all information with a grain of salt, and now you're composing and compiling your own opinion, and that is the most important thing. You have to always ask yourself before you enter every trade, am I following somebody just blindly, like a third party somewhere blindly, right? You got to ask yourself as well, do I understand that I'm ultimately responsible for all of my decisions if they do fail, right? Or if they succeed? You're responsible for your own decisions. So whether I'm right or not, I don't really care, guys. Whether you guys honestly follow it or not, right? I do care about being right, but what I don't care about is if I'm wrong and you guys try to say something, like, no one's done it in a long time, so don't get it wrong, okay? But I just want you guys to really understand that no matter what, at the end of the day, you guys are always responsible for your own success and failures. And if you guys have been listening to my TA, taking it with a grain of salt, doing your own TA as well, trying to find loopholes in mine, and then trying to find ways to improve my charts, right? Then you guys are on the path to success already, and I'm super happy to hear that you guys are doing awesome right now. So it's been an incredibly rewarding day, guys. I will talk about my position, guys. I've been shorting Bitcoin since about $12,000 about, and added even more at around 10,000, right? And I shorted Ethereum from every call that I've been making for short. I've taken it, guys. Ethereum yesterday, 100 Ethereum position there, made $200 gains on each one. I'm pretty freaking happy right now. So let's go over this, guys. Super excited to do this with you guys, all right? So let's go over this. So I have another chart up, which I'm not going to bring to the screen because I'm using it as a reference chart, but I should probably clear up some things here as well. Now, I want to go over Elliott Wave first of all, okay? I want to go over Elliott Wave and just some possible things that happen in it. Now, we always try to look for some sort of A, B, C corrective pattern like that, right? This would be the most ideal pattern for us to get if we can get something like this, and that would be so beautiful. We get something like a wedge, like that, okay? Now, let's say this one was a little bit lower, kind of like that. I apologize if you guys hear sound in the background. I headed over to my folks' place, gonna have lunch. I'm probably stay the night here, I'm guessing. I stay over at my folks, maybe like every 2 weeks or something, because, yeah, I live alone, right? So it's kind of boring sometimes, and they're my only family that I have, and I don't like going with my friends and stuff, and they miss my dog, so, we like to share the dog once in a while too, so I apologize if there's sound in the background here. And I'm also on a very weird, like, it's a different computer here. I'm not really a big fan of it, so I apologize if there's lag as well here. Okay, anyways, let's do this, guys. So this would be the ideal scenario for us to kind of get, alright? We get some sort of, A coming down here that pretty much makes a touch, and then we get a B there as well, okay? And then we get something such as like this, for example. We might get like a 1, we might get a 2 there, and we might get a sharp 3, right? And then 4 goes somewhere along there, and then 5 just goes like that. And I'm not even going to bother changing the degree of this. So this would be a super ideal type of correction pattern for us to have. And these ones are called zigzags. Zigzags are a beautiful thing. So I'm very confident after doing so many different wave analysis that this is definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 and 4 and 5 going in here. And I do firmly believe that we also have ourselves an A and a B and a C. The wave degrees are actually bothering me, so I'm going to change it, alright? Let's go to minuet. No, that's not the one. I can never find the right one that I'm looking for. Intermediate, nope. Minor, there we go. So now that we got on the right minor one, perfect, ABC. Now, this whole structure is the complicated one, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, right? And I've been mentioning for days and weeks now that most likely we're going to end up wedging into some type of pattern. So first of all, let's go over a lot of this right here. Okay, I'm going to draw it just like that in here. Okay, we got ourselves a beautiful trend line like this. And we also have a beautiful support now as well. Actually, very relevant supports. I'm going to delete this A, B, and C, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now that we've counted it already. I came up with a lot of different alternate wave counts, but the one that I'm about to present to you guys is by far the one that I think is the most accurate. So I'm not going to really present too many alternate ones right now and just primarily stick with this one. When you get a gut feeling, right? You kind of stick to it after deduction and rationalizing it and just going through a series of logical steps and processes. You can kind of get a gut feeling of which one you feel is the better one. And that's how I've been able to get a lot of these predictions down in the past few days. And I'm just very, very happy that I'm sure some of you guys got in on it as well. Now, this is without a doubt to me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. Something like this, like around here, we'll say, okay? Most likely right here, I would say. This is 3, okay? And this is 4, and now we're looking for a 5th touch. We know that this one's 3. If I went on a different time frame and I actually broke this down and I counted it, okay? Broke it down like that and I counted it, you get 5 beautiful waves in there. You also get a beautiful ABC in here as well. And we say to ourselves, well, like this one here is also an ABC, right? And that's how we say to ourselves that, hey, these are all making ABC zigzag corrective type of patterns in here. So now that I know that this is basically waves 1, 2, 3, and this is 4 right here, okay? I'm basically looking for a 5th touch somewhere. And this, to me, guys, just cannot be a 5th wave in here so far. Now, I'm going to try to go to a different time frame here. And the way I would see this right now is like this in here. If I broke it down very, very slightly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to draw the subwaves in here first like that. 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Then I'm going to draw more, and that's sort of an ABC. And then I'm going to count 1, 2, and this is 3, 4, and basically a double bottom type right there. 5, right? And then now we count this one right here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and also 5. So if I say to myself, right, well, if there's 5 waves here, and this is 1, and basically all of this is 2 right here, and this is 3 right here, well, where's 4? And where's 5? That's really interesting, because wave C always has to have 5. And I'm going to explain to you guys what I mean by that. Now, the first subwave here for A, that one can be very, very complicated, and so can B. But C is never complicated. C is my favorite one to play, and I have a reputation. My mom says, I've got a reputation for catching the bottom there very well, and Luna as well. I'll get Luna to say hi later. Whenever I come here to my folks, she just gets crazy. She just kind of ignores me, just makes me feel kind of bad, like I'm her dad, like always running off to grandma and grandpa. It's like, you're my dog. Like, why are you going to other people, huh? So I'm kind of lonely right now, and I'm missing my dog. I'm doing TA alone today. I don't have my little buddy here with me because yeah, she's not hanging out with me. Whatever. She's lucky. I was gonna eat her for breakfast today, guys, but she's really lucky. Like, she just keeps escaping dinner every time, or breakfast. I'm just joking, by the way. I hope you guys know that I love my dog. She's my baby. So guys, we are looking for something like that now, okay? C always has 5 waves coming down here like this. Alrighty, so now I'm asking myself, where the heck is the 5th wave and the 4th wave? Well, we got to start doing something about it, okay? We got to find out where this is. So 4, I will predict it is somewhere up here, right around 10K actually. And 5 goes something like that. So now let's do a little bit more extrapolation. Okay, let's see what kind of angle this is. If they were both very similar, that'd be super ideal. This one's about 60, not bad. This one's about 50. All right, I can take that. Let's take about 45 on average, or 50 for this one then. 50. All right, I can do with 50. Cool. So that's perfect to me. Let's see what this angle is here, and just go to similar trend. This one right here is about 36. Let's go to 30. A little bit too much for that one. Let's go to 34. Okay, that's my target right there. Let's see if it matches up with the fib level. Matches up with 382 Fibonacci level. Therefore, we have to assume that this one retraced more, or roughly 618. Perfect. General rule, guys. Here we go. You ready? Bear market. Waves 1, waves 2, waves 3, waves 4, and waves 5. If this one retraces 618 roughly or more, which it did, then we assume that this one might even do up to a dead cut, up 2.5, but most likely a dead cat bounce, and very much so on the resistance. So we will assume that this one will hit some sort of resistance like that. That is my logic, and it's always been pretty good, right? Of course it can be wrong sometimes, but more often they're right than they're wrong. So now, I'm going to assume that this is going to hit the 618 Fibonacci level right here. Or sorry, not the 618, the 382 Fibonacci level. So my target is very precise where it could get up to, okay? I'm gonna shoot for slightly lower than it, right? I'm gonna go for, well, right here is about 9600, okay? 9600 right there. Actually, it might even be higher than that. I'm gonna take the extreme ends like that and actually draw it pretty. Okay, so my target is now 9750 about, okay? 9750, actually 9700 is my target. I'm saying that very clearly, that 9700 is a very, very likely target, okay? Not necessarily always we're gonna reach it, right? But I really do believe that this region right here for wave 1 territory will act as a major support that we will not break. This right here around, okay? Right there. We won't break that. Therefore, I will shoot lower than it, and I will go for about $9,700, okay? We might go a little bit higher than it. I kid you guys not. But $9,700 is my target there. And then my next target is about, I want to make sure that I actually have this dead on, guys. I'm not going to be screwing around at all for this. If we get this target, I'm going to be extremely happy about it. So this one here is roughly, wow, that's actually way lower than I'd like. No, I'm going to go for wick to wick. Wick to wick and consider some bull traps. Or bear traps, rather. Yeah. So, my target is roughly right around here, between 9,400-ish and about 96, sorry, not 96, 7,400 and 76.14, right around here. This region, right there, is my possible buy zone, okay? I'm basically gonna write in here. I'm gonna write for my target. Like, we could very well get a double bottom, okay? So I'm gonna guess basically between about 76.14 and under 8K. All right, that's what I think it will be. I think it will conform to this right here. And then now we have a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with this one retracing to the 382 region here. That one's to a perfect 768 region as well. And we will consider that some of them might actually get trapped. So I will consider up to the lower end right here. Okay, this one's about 7,600 to about 70. We'll say 79.50. I'm gonna write it down here. 76.14 to 79.50 is my target. Okay, that's my target right here, and my target for right here roughly is about 9,500 to 97.50. 94, like 90. I'd say 9,400 to 97.50, like right around that range. I'm just gonna say 94.80 because that's a round number right before we hit it. Okay, so these are my targets: 76.14 to 79.50, 94.80 to 97.50. That's where I think we're gonna trend. Now let's go to look at some other things here. Daily, what do we got here? It looks like it's about to form a hammer in about 4 hours. Not going to be green, but nevertheless. 4-hour chart, what do we see? We see a 4-hour bearish engulfing candle, which is a very good sign. Very, very bullish with lots of volume. I don't think we're going to break this, guys. I really don't think we're going to break this key resistance right here around the 97.50 range. So these are my targets, and I stand by them very firmly as well. Time frame, I'm probably guessing like you know, to here, about 3-4 days, 3-4 days, and then to here, February 9, February 10. Yeah, sounds about right. So the whole thing is about a 1-week structure to me, or 1-week time frame that I'm looking at. I just can't see it breaking lower than this region because of the price activity regions here. And if it does, like, you know, worst case scenario, I'm going to guess like 75. I might even say take $100 off. That is my absolute range right here. I'm not too flexible with the top, not really allocating that much tolerance, but the bottom one, definitely going to give it a lot more tolerance here. So that's it. I want to give you guys a quick update. Yesterday we finished off incredibly well, if you guys remember. I stayed up for about 48 hours, you know, hey guys, I really mean this super firmly. if I talk about my lifestyle in terms of how I choose to trade, the hours that I put in as well, guys, don't be condescending. I really mean it, okay? Don't be like, you should go get some rest, you should get out of the house more, you should exercise. I'll block you guys immediately because I'm not asking you guys to give me an opinion of what you guys think is best for my lifestyle. I've been doing this longer than way more than all of you guys, okay? Than a lot of you. I'm a machine. So I appreciate you guys worrying about my health like that, but please don't intrude with your unwanted advice. So I just want to be very firm about that, okay? I've been blocking a lot of people who are very condescending to me on Twitter. I'm not a child, keep in mind, guys. I'm a professional trader that does this for a living. So be very careful as well, okay? I don't want to have that kind of that connotation as well. So other than that, guys, these are my quick thoughts for Bitcoin here as well, okay? If you guys enjoy these videos, I would really appreciate an upvote on Steemit, right? And make sure you guys, please go to Steemit, guys. I see the Steemit accounts, they have like 4,000 views, but it has like literally 20 votes, okay guys? This is how I get accommodated for my time to put out these videos, right? So we have to make it worthwhile to my time as well if you guys appreciate it for the community. And other than that, make sure you also like, subscribe, and share as well to all this awesome content. And if you guys especially want to thank me, you're welcome to donate to the Luna and Philicon cryptocurrency piggy bank. Other than that, have a great day, guys, and I really hope that you stay extremely cautious, and I really do hope that we make it to these regions, and I will see you guys down the road. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Take care now. Bye.